And thank you very much, Mr. Emma Cafero, for reminding me. Banange, Emma Guardian Angel wange. Ye anzijukiza buli kiseera nga ata live etuuse sevu. Live etuuse sevu. Thank you very much for always reminding me. Yeah. I missed being here. Today is the 8th day of February 2023. Yeah. It is the dark day. Good morning, Martha. How are you today? Naona banku bepise asembayo ku Monday. Era kati ndi steady nnyo. Good morning, Emma. Webale kunzijukiza bambi. I don't take that for granted. So you guys, I hope you're fine. Good morning, Salmin. Salmin, what dog was a man? But I hope you're doing well. Maika start babalamu. Iwali obulamu buli kimu kitambula. Good morning, Iwali obulamu buli kimu kitambula. Where you have life. Yeah. Good morning, Ragnar. How are you? Then this steady in your mind. So 8 days tuzigate kwasa tomorrow. That means those are 39 days of the year 2023 that are already gone. Remember, this year the year has 365 days. 365. So we have already done 39 days out of the year. So but you adjust your goals. What do I want to achieve? I've gotten very good response from the video on Sunday. Sunday. Yeah, you guys have responded very well. Thank you very much. And now up here, actually, I'm getting calls from all over, and people are saying your video has given me a lot to think about and all. Yeah, it really means a lot. Anyway, you jam it shortcut progress mujirabye. Na hicho kimotoka nacho nayo kiri comfortable, but you know the comfort comes at a cost, which cost for me I'm not willing to pay. Yeah, nenga chiba chibika so kisanga nga kiramu. So yesterday I got a scare of my Corolla. We are still confirming if we solved the issue, but I got a scare, and I'd like to thank Kenneth Katongole for delivering my mechanic to me. Kenneth had gone to the garage to also work on some leakages, engineer about them leakages, and at the time when I called the mechanic, Kenneth Baba de Malilizo Mokonakonga, they are done with his car, and yeah, he delivered the mechanic to my car when never day parking, because normally me when I hear something in the car, sagala risking anyo. I can find a place to park it. Somehow, it feels that from the time that we worked on that issue, we solved it. It's and I realized what happened was if we solved it, but even if we did not solve it and it happens again, it's something that came as a result of negligence on our part as car owners, and I want us to realize it today. Number the guys that have already bought cars and the guys that are going to buy cars, so that we're at because the moro katugula nkadde. So there is something, and I told Ernest to actually do it with his car. Simanyoba ya chikola. But I'm thinking if he didn't do it, then if he watches this broadcast, then he should actually do it. So you can talk it very I don't take for granted you guys. I never take you for granted the fact that you actually watch my content. You take the data to watch the content. Because at least for you guys that engage here, you know how I operate. but there are guys especially abata commenting nga guy najja inbox you. I normally tell you guys I'm not a broker, so I don't operate like a broker. My service is actually pre-purchase inspection, and I tell you guys it would be a very good thing if you actually had your cars lined up. Zinezia ne makanika netukeberera netugambe eno joba ogula because of this and this and this. And I normally tell you that the only reason people find cars is because okunonya emmoroka is also a task. Itali ntono. And if someone realizes that they cannot actually do it on their own, nagamba athanyamba ako tufune, I'll gladly do it. But that doesn't mean that bobo yagala okusavinga sente kubira atho mugamba akuba amasimu akunonyeze emmoroka ono omusasulanga mugenzi okuinspecting. That's not how it works. Arthur gets money before he starts working. And I find that I try to be as polite as possible with people. Mentioning a new video. I'm not a broker. I'm not a broker. That's why you're not paying centers of a broker. If you want someone to move up and down for you, go try brokers. And I've told you often, I normally tell these people, with the experience that we share on the videos, because since then sharing, even you guys, now sharing your experience when nakola moroka nakola bwenti, when nakola chino nakola bwenti. The experience that me and my followers here share on the YouTube channel is enough for you to actually look for a car yourself. Money and all. However, Boba, you're not too confident with what you're going to check. That's when I come in with my mechanic and we help you. And so far, the people we have helped are very happy. That's one thing I've realized. But I'd like to discourage you guys from, let me look at you guys. I'd like to discourage you, especially mwabali mukamori, because mwete engaging. So means guys, I'm not a broker. Okay, I'm not a broker. What I do is I do out of passion. I'm helping other car lovers get good cars. Okay. Ogule moroka kubei enungi emoroka nga nungi nga the paper checks out. By the way, the Spacio we bought twajigula lwa kumeka. The Spacio we bought on Saturday, the transfer is already done. Erimanyaga Geyajigula, he's now the proud owner of a Spacio even in the logbook. Yeah. So ebyo byenkola but sagala bambi mumpisenga broker. Mulimu omuntu akolereza voice note n'olabira ddala nga man, baba omuntu akuweereza message ng'olabira ddala oba kiki. I try to be polite but abamu bakikumalako okitegeera. So guys, let me try to make it clear. Emitwalo ana gaba mangi ku muntu atavaluing a service, and I'll tell it to you here guys. Bw'oba tovaluing a service after your pre-purchase inspection, bambi tomuyisanga broker. Find a broker. My service is pre-purchase inspection. When you pay the 400,000, kujirako makanika, osasula obudde bwange, n'osasula n'amafuta agantwala ku mmotoka. Okitegeera, that's what you're paying for. And whatever money stays there, it helps me buy data to keep this channel running. Okitegeera, sente zirabikanga ennyingi naye sente entono. Okitegeera, it's very little money. Bwekyoba omanya kiri kimu gwatayagala kusasulako mitwalo ana gende wa broker, because most of the time what the brokers do tajja kujjako sente zenkujjako, ajja zikola eri. Okitegeera, ajja zikola eri. Nze sijja bba kubanja wulo. That's what I tell you. Sijja bba kubanja wulo. Wabula mpaka sente kangaako nkagabane ne makanika abaana banywa amata. Okitegeera, I try as much as possible to engage you on WhatsApp for free, but ate temukisusa bambi, temukisusa. I would actually encourage you guys, bwoba tonatuuka kugula mmoroka, you watch all the videos on this channel. Trust me, when you watch all these videos on this channel, nga you're watching these videos with an open mind, zino videos zikuddamu buli kibuuzo kyoyagala. Okitegeera, zijja kuddamu. Then when you're ready to buy a car, nga you find that the pre-purchase inspection service is worth the 400,000, then come to Arthur. Okitegeera. And I normally tell you, oyagala atatandika okukola nga tonnajja, you send him 50% of the fee. Teka emitwalo 2 ku ssimu, then atandike. Okitegeera naye waliwo omuntu akwengeginga okumala emyezi 6. Okitegeera bamaana akuweereza emmotoka yiyo gye naguze. Okitegeera naye nga ino nebbanga abadde akwengeginga ebibuuzo ebimu nga byakwengeginga mu kucca no wabiddamu. Most of the things that people ask me via WhatsApp nga bagenda ogula emmotoka naye nga tayagala ate kuteekamu sente za kulaba vidiyo ezo. Okitegeera. So guys, I would like to encourage you to be as humane as possible. Okitegeera, and be considerate. Siri broker, nkiddamu, I'm not a broker. I'm not a broker. And people have asked me here once, time and again, Arthur, do you recommend the used car bond again? And I don't. I've told you, all those people are out to eat you. Omanya ba broker balina n'enjogera egamba sente y'omusiru omugezi yalya. Okitegeera. But ekintu kiri kimu ky'obumanya, emu ku sigino z'omuntu omugezi kwe kumanya nti tamanyi na hiring abamanyi bamuyambeko okukola decision entuufu. Ontegeera kye nkugamba. If you're going to build a house, for example, like I was telling one of our friends here, agenda zimba nyumba, I was telling him, before you build a house, pay an architect akubire plan oleme kusketchinga buntu mu butabo, because enyumba eziriko plan tebula, enyumba ina plan tebula. Okitegeera. And then afterwards get an engineer to interpret it. Oba architect oyo nyini akuinterpreting the plan eyo, agiinterpreting abazimbi bamanye ekyokukola. Periodical osobola omuwaye 10 najja ku site n'agiraba. You're spending money omuntu omulala ayinza olaba nga gwayo nona sente naye nga kyogenda ofunamu in the end ye nyumba eri ku plan erabika obulungi. Okitegeera. So that's one of the signs ey'okumanya nti you're enlightened, otambuddeko, you're exposed. You pay people that know more than you okukolera. You will save money, trust me. Nze wabaayo gwe twali tuguzize emmotoka n'agamba Arthur, nakola loss. Nani agadda jjajo akyogereko wano. Okitegeera. But because we tuba tugula emmotoka, we make sure that you ogula ku bbeeyi ya busuubuzi. Emmotoka yonna yonna gy'ogula. Okitegeera. Ogula ku bbeeyi esemba y'obulungi. Okitegeera. So, but please, when you're recommending, actually, abantu abamu, you realize that they come to me because they got numbers from some of you here. Bobo I'm recommending Mugambe which service I offer. Me, I offer a pre-purchase service, inspection service, and it costs 400,000. Ate sisara koba nangi. Someone yesterday angambye nja kuwayo kyenkuwa tompaayo kyompa kwempa anagangi. You get what I'm saying? Kukwata anagange njagala ng'opompa tompaayo agaana ne bootayongeramu yadde 10. Okitegeera. Anyway, that point away. So yesterday I was chatting with Vianney. Sinaba na moddamu, by the way, ngenda moddamu, but I thought I should also say it here because I realized a lot of my followers have actually been asking me the same thing. So yesterday Vianney was telling me one of his co-workers at his workplace. Remember I told you Vianney works for Umeme. So if you have Umeme challenges, inamba ya Vianney njirina bwoba oyagala funa masannyalaze mapya mu nyumba yo, probably he can help you. Wiring ya nyumba, yeah. So anyway, so he was telling me that one of his co-workers asuubula emmotoka. So the guy can actually have like 3 vehicles in his compound at a time. So asuubula emmotoka n'azitunda n'alyako amagoba, n'addamu n'asuubula endala n'addamu n'alyako amagoba. Okitegeera. And Vianney was asking me that Arthur, how is that business? Do you think it's something that can be viable? I actually have someone that was telling me to do it, to partner with him to do it. Now, this is my take on that business. That business, like any other business, can be a very good business, but it can be a very bad business for you. Okay? So, okugula emmotoka nga bw'otunda, buying and reselling cars, oba bagiyita car flipping. Car flipping can be very profitable, but it can also get you, it can help you lose all the money you have ever made in like a year. It has risks associated with it, but car flipping can actually make you a millionaire. But like any business, you need to concentrate on that business. You need to be updated on the trends, but most of all, you also need to be lucky. Okay, I think I'll do a full video on car flipping, and I upload it later on. But you need to be lucky. You need to have luck. Oyina okuba n'omukisa gwa business eyo. Bw'oba toyina mukisa gwa business eyo ne bw'onoba ne million 10 zijja kufa. Okitegeera. There are people that have luck for certain businesses, and there are people that don't have luck for certain businesses. Yensonga lwaki osanga omuntu olumu nga akoze retail shop n'akola sente empya n'enkadde, n'osanga omulala n'akola wholesale shop ate nga yeesuubuza retail shop ate wa wholesale shop n'egaana. Why? Because his luck was not is not for that business. I don't know if I make sense. Car flipping can be very profitable, but it can also be your worst nightmare. The first thing you're supposed to know about car flipping is that you need to be in the market, like literally all the time, to know what kind of business, what kind of cars is a hot cake, the prices of the car, which kinds of people buy those cars, and then you need to know where to find the market. You need to know where to find the buyers. When you buy a car for flipping, then you will need to know ngenda gitunda wa ngenda giguzaani. Ontegeera. But it's a very good business, but I would not encourage it for someone atagenda concentrating account go. You're just going to buy it because you have the capital. No. I normally encourage you guys, buli omu take a sente ewali omukisa go. Put money where your luck is, where God gave you, where you have a God-given luck. You get what I'm saying? Everyone has a place where God gave them luck. I don't know. Chebaito kwezula, self-discovery. Don't just do things because other people are doing it or because other people have said this is a profitable business. Car flipping is good, but you need to have the luck for it. Let me give you an instance. You can decide that I'm going to do car flipping, but the moment you buy a car and you have it for like 6 months without selling it, you have made a loss. Because how do you invest 10 million in a car and you make 2 million in 5 months out of that car? Because if it's not your business and you don't have a bond where people can find your car, okay? First of all, you don't have a bond where people are going to be finding your cars, so it means you have to drive it every day for brokers to bring people to buy it. So it means you're spending money on that car. It means if it breaks down, you actually have to fix it. You get? The guys that have parking lots or those car bonds, for them they don't fix. They just park it there. But for you who drives it every day, means you have to fix it. If it breaks a bush, you'll have to fix it. It means there are chances that by the time you sell that car, you'll be counting that I've made a profit of 2 million, kumbe you have made 600,000. And making 600,000 in 3 months might not be the best business. Which take it out of like a 10 ma. You get what I'm saying? And there are times, if you're going to be flipping cars, there are times you will sell a car to make a less loss. You're saying, okay, let me make a loss of 1 million instead of making a loss of 3 million. Those times happen. You have to be ready for that. And there are times you will say, that's a lot of money to lose. Yet if you had a business that you understood better than cars, you'd actually be making money. It could be slow, but you understand this business, and you know that probably there is a peak season. But December used to be the peak season for car sellers. It's no longer a peak season. Why? Because the economy is bad. It has nothing to do with cars, it's just an economy thing. So now cars sell generally the same. Corolla yange mwaka omupya. I think that's like a 2013. Yeah, but that's exactly my car. That's a Chikumi. If you guys remember a Chikumi. That's a Chikumi. So you guys, I hope we make sense with the car flipping thing. I don't want you to think that because so many people are buying cars, you'll also have a big market to sell cars that you flip. Many people are buying cars, but which cars are they buying? You also have to understand that if you're going to be flipping cars, you need to know, where am I going to be buying my cars, the ones I flip? Uganda Zigura, do you have a source market? That's another thing you need to understand. I've told you time and again, it's very hard for the brokers to give you good cars when they also have capital. Banji? So yeah? Okay. So you need to understand that if you're dealing with brokers that also have some money, chances are high that they are going to go and also buy cars, to be buying cars for flipping. Chitegeza, whichever car they give you is a car they either cannot buy because of money, or a car they cannot buy because it's not in good condition. And you don't want to be in that position. You want to be in a position where you get all the best cars at the right time. That's why I keep telling you, you need to have luck. You need to have luck. Without luck in that business, egenda kukusala weta mwe. Car flipping, again, chidamu, car flipping, like any other business, you need to be lucky. I know people, every car that he tries to flip, he loses more money. Every car he tries to flip, he loses more money. I told you guys nagula ipsa mu million 3 kitundu. Nenjiteka mu emitwalo 5 bakakadde. Nenjitune million 6. I think I made a profit of about 1.5, but in 3 weeks. Then I bought a room nze nentama in 3 weeks. Nenjitunda nenjikolako million 1 n'ekitundu. Okitegeera. Nenga yali entamye nze ng'enywa nnyo amafuta nga sibitegeera lwaki enywa amafuta. But I sold it at a profit. But you may not be as lucky as I was those 2 times. But also, nyine chimuruka kye nasuuka n'ekinkwata emyezi 6. N'enkitunda at a loss. Nga at the time when nakitundira, nga ngamba kale kakinsale ya 3. Kuba kyansale kuba emitwalo 3. Mukitegeera nga kakinsale 3 kuba ate bwe nkisigaza kiyinza okunsala million. You get what I'm saying? So those instances are going to be there. But you're also going to have to be one of the patient people. That's why I say, for car flipping to work for you, you actually have to have capital. Every month you need to be selling a car. Every month you need to be selling a car. Because it's business, every month you need to be making a 2 mile or 1 mile on a car. That's impossible to do if you're going to be flipping 1 car at a time. But also the best strategy for you to flip cars and make money is for you to have a parking lot where people can actually find your cars. And car flipping will not work for someone that is not on the ground. If you're employed and you have a day job, car flipping might actually not work for you. Car flipping might not work for someone that has a full-time job. Car flipping will work for someone that is self-employed. Now you can move out of your business at any time. You can close at any time. But if you're the kind of person, you have to talk to your supervisor. Car flipping is not for you. Car flipping is for hustlers. But also car flipping is not for risk-averse people. If you don't like risks, leave car flipping alone. Also, you need to have very good capital. You will need to have money on the account to help you solve your immediate problems. But I've also told you, because then you're about to $1 million. Mweje emyezi 7 emmotoka ne bwoba ogipakinze ina sente ezeekulya ez'okugyoza ez'okupika omukka mipiira okitegeera ezokutereza battery because battery ejja kuggwako. That's why I normally discourage people from buying cars from those used car bonds. No yogurt. Okay. I discourage people from buying cars from those used car bonds. Ntino aba basajja aba used car bonds obalaba. For them they don't care. The battery will die. He will sell it to you. Akugambe gwoto yagala jigula jiriko mulala jajigula. Okitegeera. For them, they don't care if they don't do service. Yeah, when he buys the car, he'll bring it and pack it the way he has bought it. So when you buy a car from those used car bonds, and normally you will not get that much time for you to drive to test around. You test for 5 minutes and take it back, or test for 5 minutes and buy it. That's why it's better for you to buy cars. Like you see the Spacio we bought, we did not buy it from a car bond. We bought it from a person. That's where cars that you buy from a person are better. In a Morocco Yom car bond, you'll actually even have to put fuel before you test. But the car you're buying from an individual is the car that you'll find even that has fuel, so you can test for even 10 kilometers. No, you come here. Which take it. Look left, look right. Look left, look right again, and then cross. Moka jukida comprime. But I bet some of you don't even do it, and even when you know what you need to do, you only look left. Actually, I was driving last time on Monday. I drove to, I was driving to the field. Nempite Chira, Namugongo. Banange, you people that live in Chira, muvuga bubi. Muingira makubo nga muninga abagasasula. Vianney. Chira Namugongo, muvuga bubi nyo banange. People of your side, you guys. They don't even look to see which car is coming. You people, Chirana Mugongo, you people are too full of yourselves. Banange mwemanyi. Gaya ingire kuba, inzo kuingire kubo ngatala byo ba Moroka cheve, no ba Moroka cheve, no ba yo pichi. You guys. It's like you paid for the road. Anyway, nakonka isiza wate munagamba saba gamba. So if you live in Chira and you live in Namugongo and you drive like that, you should change your driving habits. Muingira makubo bulungi. I'm seeing a Toyota Blade here. The Toyota Blade actually looks like a Toyota Alex. It's just a little bigger. I think it's a 1.8 or a 2.0 because it kind of looks like it's racy. You might find that it's a racy version of the Toyota Alex. You go. You find that it's a racy version of the Toyota Alex because it looks really nice. It looks big. Anyway, so car flipping in those ambagambi banangi. Sorry guys, but this is our messages. I concentrated on driving. I missed you two guys. I have a project running in the village. It needs me 24/7. That's why sometimes I fail to be here. Oh, I mean, akastoli bulungi. Thanks, Arthur. Keep up. What do you do? Or keep up what you do. I love it. Talk about the Vitz RS. I drove the Vitz RS for 2 years. It's a very nice car. Gula. Weba nonji gula. Wevuge. The Vitz RS, I don't have any complaints. Of course, it kept dying very rare things. I've never seen a gear lever die. But with my Vitz, the gear lever died. And then I remember we went to steering one but it was a good car. It's just that it was the rare things that died, not the common things. But the Vitz was a very, very good experience for me to drive. It was a very good experience. You buy, that's one thing you need to know. But the Vitz RS, for the guys that don't know what the Vitz RS is the Vitz RS is a Vitz, but with it's a racy version of the Vitz. It normally has a 1.3cc or a 1.5cc engine. When you look at the Vitz RS, it has these reverse lights in the bumper, in the rear bumper. The normal Vitz has the reverse lights on Kumandai, but the Vitz RS has the reverse lights mo bumper yemabega. You get. Let me see. Hi, Adam. Can I get Mark 2 grant at 6 million? No, you can't. I think because you can't get it at 6 million. Mark 2 grand is a million kumi and above. A nunji, a good one. But it's not easy to discover your luck. Yes, Martha, it's not easy to discover your luck, but try as much as possible to find it. Everybody has it. I think I kind of discovered mine. Everybody, but it doesn't mean that when you find your luck, you're not going to be working. You still have to put in work, a lot of hard work. But you realize that with where your luck is, the hard work pays off. If you go to a business where you don't have luck, it doesn't matter how hard you work. Tojja kufunamu. Ochitegeera. So Arthur, what happened to the Corolla? I'm going to tell you guys. Basically, somebody needs to put in the work to profit from any business. Good ethics and rest. Just like you have brought us together. Yes. But me, I have my luck in Martha. Martha. Bazi Jamune space a bond, exactly. Is your Corolla okay now? Yes, Ronald, it seems like it's okay because twachikoze gulo twajimaliriza sanga 10 okutereza what we thought was wrong, and until now it has not happened again. But we are waiting until the evening. So tomorrow is when I'm going to actually say, okay, now I think it's really fine. But for now, I drove it home yesterday and it did not happen again. I drove it today morning and nothing again. You get, yeah. Toyota Blade is Toyota Blade is 2.5. Man, woo. 2.5. All for what? Funny, but some Toyota Blades have 2.4. That's not worth it. Nafuna gwena mala street. Banange ema. Blade jirabe duka. It's unreliable Toyota. Temanyi muntu wa wansi. Oh, you guys know Zamula experience is Jawano. Dave, thank you very much. I think when you are passionate about something you're doing, there was an elak moiti. Aneda munange. Salmin, I'll tell you. Let me give you an experience. When I was around 22, 23, I did music. My music wasn't that bad. Of course, some songs were terrible, but but my music wasn't that bad. When I realized I couldn't be creative, starting to focus big eye. With my music, I needed a songwriter, I needed a producer, I kind of needed a promoter, I needed a video producer. And one reason why I left the music industry was that I realized that your luck is based around the luck of so many people. It's also based around the hard work and dedication of so many people. And these people, you either need to have a lot of money or you need to have luck in that very business. Over a dogo. That's why we sent you because you need a lot of luck. I experienced some luck in Tingateke Nyimba Kuridi Nibazukuba without me paying any single shilling. I actually even had a band, a full band, ngoma, guitars, keyboards and all, and a full sound system. But my luck wasn't there. And the business kept struggling at all times. So I think Salmin, it's not only about passion. You need to have luck. Or kubango inayo mukisa baba. You need to have luck. If you're doing a business, any of you guys that are watching this, if you're doing a business, you're struggling, you put in a lot of work, you put in a lot of capital, you have all the right networks, dear, sometimes it's okay to give up. I'm telling you. I gave up the band, and trust me, there are things I've done where my luck is. Yes, I work hard, but the hard work pays off. Actually, I will tell you that when you have luck in something, neboba n'abakulwanyisanga bangi. Bakulwanyisa bye bagamba neekonako yagwa. Okitegeera. Ne bwe bakulwanyisa tebakuwangula. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. That's what I mean, luck. Some songs were terrible. Yes, some were very terrible. But omanyi bakirungi okumanya okwezuula. When you reach a point where you can discover that, okay, I had some songs that were terrible. I'm telling you. Good morning, JK. JK wuna bagamba chitufu echa luck. Hi Seguya. So you guys, I'm personally thinking, if you ever discover where your luck is, I think that's the best discovery you can ever make. Because then I'm sure you guys have found people nga nayingira business nga talina kyagimanyiko, talina gwamanyiyo, najja ku kitundu nga business z'abalala zonna abazikola nga zifaanagana nga zaagaana, ye najja ne bagamba bannange gaayo ono mulogo. Olumu teriba ddogo, olumu it's luck. People can have luck. I'll give you an example. People that were lucky. You remember Coco Finger? Coco Finger was lucky we are in the music. Now, I had a video library. At that time, I was in my S6 VAC. I had a video library. Coco Finger ita ina na wabira. Nga ina waliwo ekiwala ku kyalawo bakiyita Gloria. Kyali kiwala ebyeru. It was beautiful. Coco Finger nga kikazi kye. Nga kye kimusuza. Okitegeera. So, olima nga lwakafuluma emikono waggulu. Babira mikono waggulu? Mikono waggulu. Sure.
Aina mikono waggulu.
But mikono waggulu. Kati zigidi yajja luvannyuma mikono waggulu was the very first song. Lwalina mu Lugwala, he had a version eyo Lugwala. Okitegeera. But he made a version mikono waggulu in Uganda. Oluyimbo lwafuluma, Coco Finger came with that chick to my video library because nawanga ekiwala ekyo filimu, music, najja n'ekikazi to my library ne balumpa. Ninduza nyanga. The song was good. Okitegeera. And in a week Coco Finger was top charts. Okitegeera. Coco Finger nakwata yo tuba tulya ngalese my missus ngalese nyimba nyingi. Coco Finger nakwata for like 5 years. Nga he was unbeatable. Nga ne baleta kayimba nga kabinga kafuka kalungi. That's what we call luck. And Coco Finger had nothing. Nagula ka golf car kasooka wekyebando. I don't have actually today, sorry. I'm going to buy. Nga kamoroka ke nakagula nga sika open roof ne bakakola ne bakafula open roof. Coco Finger nakwata yo. That's what we call luck. The kind of luck that Kenzo has. You don't really put in a lot. Kenzo's songs size ezakabye nyeziri awo, but somehow you find yourself falling in love with the songs. That's what we call luck. The sign of luck in music. Okitegeera. I'll share a link of my songs. Some songs were really good. Waliwo nyimba ezimu ngolukuba that's going to be a hit. Buli omunga nenga Luganda. Nga nawe tomanyi lwaki Luganda. Of course there are some terrible songs. Okitegeera. 2010. Yes, Emikono Waggulu was 2010. Let me see. Someone is saying. Let's see. Which type of music was it? Nali nkuba. I think it's the normal Afrobeat, raga, and that. And I didn't really write those songs. I didn't remember terrible. I'm a bad writer. Even performing arts mwendi, I don't write. I have a team of writers that write, and I put them through training every now and then. So I created a dance group. Jeke is saying I created a dance group when I was campus and spent a lot on it, but sente zange zafa. Tewali yo luck. Nebubanga you're the best dancer. Nga luck yo teriyo. Era bigana. Morning Kazibwe. I think you were doing reggae. He was a Rasta. No, I was a Rasta, but actually it's not the I had started doing music like in my S4. Ochitegi, right? I had started doing music in my S4. So MV attended this is about 2012. I actually did my hair in 2012. Ochitegi. So it wasn't really the hair. Finally, I got you live. Amina, Travel Life Vlog. But I've seen you before. I went into large-scale agriculture in 2012 and again sent an Ezifa because your luck was not there. Yeah? Thank you. I've given it to you guys today morning. Today, I'm not downloading because I'm live in Djibouti. Amina. Nathan, good morning. I tried farming in 2020 again and lost 30 million. Agriculture nemwe sonyiwa. Yeah, sometimes it takes time for us to learn. Kati nze nkimanyi mukulima. Teri. Nasimba muwogo last year. Wewe rwechikomera yenna teyadda. You get That's why I'm telling you guys, sigenda kulima, sijja kulunda nalunda kuku nkoko nezifa. Okitegeera anyway. You may find that it was negligence, but me I'm coming to you for the Corolla like yours, maybe 3. Okay. And yet your songs are sweet to hear. That's one song, Martha. That's one of the good ones. Martha, the song you had is one of the good ones. zina abaana bange bagenda ziwulira agambe dadi wali oli kuki okitegeera jeki oba wali faama gwebayita ow'okusiimu Salmin ne bw'oba nga toli wa kusiimu bisobola okugaana
zinajjukira ensujju tumajjayo nga enamayumba.
By the way, he has just reminded me nyina ensujju ewange nakitemye nawe ekintu ensujju zikula ne zivunda nezikula nezivunda nakitemyewo.
Omusajja akugamba nti nedda tonyotalabirira newotalabirira zikula yenge zize zikula neziwooma nze nalabirira n'okulabirira nenkola buli kimu zagaana.
Ono yasimba ne ku butunda yasimba ne ku butunda n'akola kati awo omanyira nti gwe mukulima tolinaayo mukisa okitegeera. So naye naawe tolemera just mawogo wawabweru w'ekikomera. What did you expect? Emma abantu basimba muwogo ne batabifanako okitegeera. Abantu basi owa mu kikomera yalama twamulya ye yalama weweru yagaana. Naye ensujju yo eri mu kikomera munda y'ensujju season bidding ereeta ensujju ennene bwaziti zivunda teziwooma. Nazivudde ku kati aguze ensujju mu katale yasinga okitegeera. Kati nyinawe ebitooke biraga binyirira byosi biririra kati ankambirinde naye atera okumanya sinaamu naleeta ebitooke nga bya mirundi ena kimu kyekitooke ebirala gonja okitegeera. Kati olwokulima oba tukulinaamu mukisa nze nani njagala bitooke kubanja nnyo amatooke naye era gonja yeyajja. Anyway but luck is me I find that it's a philosophy of mine nti bw'oba olina luck guys, by the way nze I've seen it, omuntu alina luck mu kintu ne bw'omukola ki you can fight them, they always come back. Ate teyeetagana kulwana nnyo kyobola nti abantu abamu babagamba oyo gayi mulogo bamulwanyisiza naye tebamusobola okitegeera. So yes Salmin gonja nyina ebitooke nga birina kati byo byagonja kimu kyekyetooke ate nze nali simanyi nakumanya. Omukozi wange yangamba naye oyo gonja n'oyo gonja n'oyo ate gonja akula gonja agimuka gonja munene. I have a friend who has 11 acres of passion fruits, yet he stays in Australia. He goes home for 3 months and spends the rest in Australia, and the younger brother runs the farm. Kato yinzo musanga n'agamba obutunda ne bamuleeta ne ku mulimi asinga ne bagamba omusajja wuuno afunye mu butunda jaziridda naga afunye mu butunda alimira ku simu ndozo olaba gaya agaggawalidde mu butunda naye ng'abeera Australia. Martha ndozo okirabye nti n'abakolera ku simu ani Salmin abadde agamba abakolera ku simu naye bw'obwenga omukisa gwo weeguli. So ekyemmoroka kiri kye mbadde mbagamba osobola okusanga omuntu ng'alina omukisa mu kusuubula emmoroka nga ye buli gy'asuubula agisuubula ku Monday ku Lwokutaano baba bagiguze, n'asuubula endala ku Sunday ku Tuesday baba bagiguze, n'asuubula endala baba bagiguze. Naye gwe bw'oyingirayo nga tolinaayo omukisa buli Abani, you want me to take you back? Then you need to go. Nena Austria ndabanga nze laaki yange egenda kuba mu kukola garaji ya mmotoka ate kenfunye mmwe tewali kijja laaka tebagamba nti egenda kuba laaka ebeera. And by the way your luck has other things that you're gone.
Yeah, see you guys.
Your luck ngimotoka yewunzi omupiira kubanga gwawedde mu mukogo nga tetumanyi keberula. Your luck, the other thing I've realized is that guli okay kile gukendedde mwe ndaba yewunzi. The other thing I've realized, if you want your luck to actually, nobody lucky, if you want your luck to actually work way better for you, share your luck with people. Bobela lucky ate teweekolerera wekka sente muzirye n'abalala waku bantu abalala emirimu nabo bajja kuba bakusabira. Omuntu alina essaala z'abantu abalala. If you guys believe in God, buli muntu bwagenda n'asaba Mukama Katonda ne Mukama wange mwongere business nanga yongera ansasule. Trust me, ojja kuba oli unbeatable. I hear someone lucky have luck in everything. Like me, I don't fail when I start. Kati yeah, it's possible. Ngolia ino mukisa obutalina buyinike. I think that's what they say. Omukisa obutalina buyinike. Everything they touch turns into gold. There are people like that. But those are very rare people. Okitegeera nga gwe osobola okukola ekintu ne kigaana n'okimukwasa nga kyagaana ne kitereera. Jekizi ne moroka ezaffe nkadde biri gumu sensa ne bweba sensa kweri eba tekyakola. Erina akantu aka akataya pressure naye it doesn't work. Martha tujja kukikuba walaayi. Emulaba ofunye omuntu alina laaka. Ye talina buyinike. Kako ka Corolla mukalabye kavuga Uber. Then the Ractis, that's the Ractis ya Council Yunus. Ne Ractis mazima kandabikira bubi. Era nkabumba kavuga lwakubanga Mukama Katonda kampadde. Abantu tubayita ba AB plus tebalabika exactly. Nga buli kyokwatako everything you touch turns into gold. Kato ye Martha nga buli I think those are the people wogenda okusanga nga buli business mwali naye nga buli business ekwatayo okitegeera kati nze sirondanga na ku ssente kati gwe nze ebintu ebyange bya hard work nnyo sirondanga ku ssente naye n'okusuula sisuula jukira nabaganyina ne vocha sisuula era ogenda okulanga buli ssente gyewalirowooza nti wagisuula. Ractis enywanga tadoba but the Ractis eya 1.5cc erimu engine ngene eyange the 1NZ eya 1NZ. So Martha, you mean ebi mwe mubane luck ya manyi nnyo olwokuba muli rare. So anyway, we can continue the discussion definitely, but so let me tell you what happened with my Corolla. So on Monday, I think I drove about 300 kilometers because I drove to Lagazi. I was marketing in areas there. I was doing some marketing activations, and nga bwe ntambula Lugazi wa nentambula. I drove a very long distance because I was driving from morning to evening, and I drove okay. So even yesterday I was driving nabadde wamwe Emma Hoima Road nekati at around 1 Avensis is okay. Naye ate erimu engine nge ya kibina. But it's okay. But it doesn't have resale value. In Morocco, it has resale value. Kubanga, it's very rare to even find someone that wants to buy an Avensis. Yeah, so so at around 1, around 2, we are driving. Tugenda uli Morocco itandise eringe chakala taka ngayingi ni chakalira ddala bannange bagayi. I tried to ignore it at first. I checked the oil. The oil. Okay, then I discovered the oil was halfway. Because I told you guys kayingi kanywamuka oil kano. And that's why I'm changing it. So but probably because I natambudde nnyo yesterday. Okitegeera natambudde nnyo nga on Monday natambula nnyo. Probably yinza okuba yanywa. O is common because I'm O, my wife is O. Negwentudde ne Morocco O. O nyingi by the way. O is common. Oli O naawe. Ewa muli ba O. So of course twatambula distance mpanvu ku Monday neggulo twadde tambula distance mpanvu, but then netuwira ku sound when nakawulidde bwent I parked. There are some places I actually told this person nagendera ku pichi ye yagendedde ku piki nze nesigala emmoroka so that I wait for it to relax oil akeyo addeyo wansi. Even Jackie, the entire family is O. Emma is O negative. Yeah. So then I called my mechanic. Nemuganda emmoroka eyo nekoze ka sound nga nkawulira kali waggulu eno mu cylinder head. Nangamba sooka ofune oil otoping bw'eba eri mu half. Then we drove to Starbucks eri awo bayitawo Mende. Tugenda ku Starbucks ye Mende, we put a liter of oil. Ne kasirikamu. But then again, ne kamala ne kaddamu taka naye ng'ekikola olinnya lusozi mostly. Then I called him, it was even raining. Ne mukubira ne mugamba omanyi saagala kwonoona mmoroka eno. Jango onsange wano wendi. So I drove up to Nansana. Najja nansange Nansana. For oil intake, I think your oil ring seals. No. Zino engine, I would never advise anyone to overhaul a VVTi engine. It's not worth it. I'm just going to buy a new engine. So of course it's the rings, everybody knows, but it's not worth it. Bagenda kujjako million ya mtu overhaul a VVTi engine ate tejja kutereera. Ejja sigala ng'ekuba kerere. So ng'ate you can buy a new engine at 2 million. Noba ngozizza mmoroka bupya. Okitegeera. So so what happened is bwekasigadde nga akakola even after topping up oil ne parking ewantu, and thanks to Kenneth Katongole, he drove the mechanic to me. It was raining still, and then nakawuliriza mechanic anaavuga nagamba, you know what, because emmoroka eno twagigula mu kyalo, and I made a mistake that I rarely make. Every time I buy a car, I make sure we open the cranks down there. Netwoza akatimba ka oil wa engine, netwoza akatimba ka oil wa gearbox. You get? But this time I did not do it with this car, and I don't know why. I think najigula mu kyalo. Okitegeera, ate there is a time I did service with City Oil. Okitegeera. And I think if we solved this issue, then akatimba yabadde issue. So the mechanic told me there are two issues. Either the cylinder head has died, or akatimba kazibikira, and we have to wash it. Baby woman. Or we have to wash the katimba to zemu. If the katimba solves, if washing the katimba solves this issue, then our katimba actually, so we drove netugenda paka mu garage here. Of course I went to the VIP wing. Nze sikanikira mu wing za buli omu. Ngenda mu VIP wing. So we went to the VIP wing. That's where we repaired the car from. Ne basumula cranks. And one thing that made me hopeful is that when I was driving, this car was losing a power. So it meant that it still had its power. Whatever it had probably could be solved. Either could be solved, or if it wasn't solved, or if it could not be solved, then it was not issue. It was just a sound that I had to live with. So we went and opened the cranks. Nebajjayo akatimba. Naye akatimba kabaddemu obuchafu. And remember, it's like a sieve. Kalina obutuli butono nnyo, kitegeeza anything can block it. Nebakooza akatimba nga kabaamu obuchafu obuyitirivu obungi. Okitegeera. Nebakooza with water, nebakooza with petrol. Then afterwards, we took it to a gas guy. Naddamu n'akoocha okujjako ebyo oil ebikadde to refresh it. Then nebaddamu nebakooza with oil, with petrol. Nebasibayo. The moment they put back that katimba, the sieve, the oil sieve there, down there, to some service, the car made the sound on starting, but I drove it from there. I went to pick my kids from school, then we drove home, and the sound did not come back. And up to now, the sound has not come back. So if I cannot confirm still that it has been solved, but it's a long time for me to say that probably that wasn't the issue. I'm thinking that even if it comes back, that was the cause. So what happens is akatimba ako bwekazibikira the oil doesn't go to the places as in the time that it's supposed to go there. So I'm thinking that was the issue, that the sieve was blocked with the dirt. Normally I wash these things the moment I buy a car like this. I do it, and I've been telling all the people that we have bought cars with, engeri gyoguze moroke eno kabagisumulule bozakatimba ka engine oil. And I told Ernest, if you're watching and you didn't do it, please go back and do it. Okitegeera, because emoroka yentena damu kuba kerero oyo. Okitegeera, so oyinza okwesanga kabadde katimba tukiyita kuwalala. It's called by law oil level and that in katimba kuwalala. Yes Chris Da Vinci bana Chris obuze, so yabadde ngewaladde naye munaye Chris tekyakikola, sound yaweddemu. Actually ebadde ina sound gyekola in the morning when I start it, nga when I start it, it has that sound nemala nesirika, naye leero kubacha neyo sound tegikoze. Okitegeera, so kitegeeza katimba kabadde kajja ka blocking until it blocked totally. Okitegeera, so in a way I'm imagining that probably we solved it, but ate salmini kyabadde waggulu tekyabadde wansi, kyabadde no waggulu mu head. And you guys, by the way, you need to be careful with the mechanics. Abadde tuvuga we are worried netuyimira tunengamba naye nze nga nkibuira mu head netuyimira kagara jaawo netwogera ne makanika naga ingine ekubye era ino omukisa bwe kutuusa e Kampala era biko ekubye emikono ng'esatu oba seete ekubye y'omukono gumu era twali gisumuludde. You people need to be very careful with the people that fix your cars. Nze nkubuulira. So netuwaliriza and we drove, and okwoza akatimba kyo kirabika ng'ekya solving the issue because the sound hasn't come back. You can imagine I drove the 35 kilometers to home yesterday. I've already covered 35 kilometers today morning. Okitegeera, oil does two things: it cools and lubricates. Inefficiency of it can cause unusual sounds, overheating and degrading of the engine components. Definitely, yeah. So kind of solved it. Nabadde nyiza bunyizi that it was going to bring forward my timeline for changing the engine, because I wasn't planning to change the engine in February. Nayenga the way it was doing it, because eno engine sinza gikwatamu nkyuse. So I was worried that the timeline was being pushed nearer, which I did not want. Kati olaba nga wetulinnya wana akasozi kakerere senga kagula paka ne munaye tekiriimu kyaweddemu for now, but we can only confirm if we drive it back home today nga tekikoze. Abo why most mechanic tebali honest. Kiri tekyabadde kubeera honest bannange Nico. The other thing wasn't about not being honest. The other thing was lack of knowledge. Naye yabadde tamanyi kirwadde, because in the city mechanic, but I could hear that ekintu ekyo kiri mu cylinder head waggulu. Okitegeera, nabadde nkiwulira nti cylinder head yekuba kerero oyo, naye nga yagamba ekutuse emikono omukono bwe gukutuka. That's a judge. Omukono bwe gukutuka, it doesn't stop. That's one thing you should know. Omukono senga yingine ekuba omukono wansi eyo kerere taggwamu, naye kano kabadde katuuka ne kasirika. Katuuka ne kasirika. Okitegeera, nga katuuka ne kasirika ne kamaane kakola ki? I don't know why kabadde katuuka ne kasirika, naye nga katuuka ne kalemeramu ne kaba k'amaanyi. Oba ndowooza nga yingini bwe yeewunzika bweti oil naddako on one side ewazibikidde. I don't know. But that was the near death experience for the Corolla. Kyemanyi nayo yabadde etidde muli biga bannange. But me, I was worried more. Ekirungi yagenza okukikola nga I'm done with my field work. Okitegeera. But I'm thinking any other person that is not vigilant with engine sounds asobola okuvuga yingine eyo paka bwekubira ddala nga tategedde. Yeah, but ka sound nakawudde ne ngamba naye kiki kino. And I think that's why it's good to drive a car that is silent. No manya sound yayo bweyina okubeera nti any unusual sound omanya now something is wrong with this car, and then you try to find a way to solve it. Okitegeera. Arthur, my brothers are twins. One is O, another is not. I'm also different from them. How come even my parents, none of them is O? Kati Martha, you have to check mama we oba tata wo yitata wo. Because we cannot say mama wo ba musiba. Ne tata basobola mukusi. Zicho. But it's very normal for parents to be only bazaro mwana tali O. But since your parents are all not O, then that could explain why you're not O. As for your brother who is O, look at him closely. Mulabo baba fanana. Oeba gamba omwana temusobola manya ani tata we mutufu paka nga mama wafude. I think it's because of oil consumption. Oil wasn't lubricating the camshafts in the cylinder heads, hence the noise. I can't say because ne bwena topinzeyo oil yasigadde ekikola okitegeera. When I topped the oil, it still made the sound, but when we washed the katimba, now the sound is not there okitegeera. So I'm thinking kafilda kako you feel the biri mukaga, I think biri etano. So that was the near-death experience of the Corolla. I was thinking katata nyino genangule engine encha because I have one car. So the engine dies, you definitely have to buy an engine osigale ku kkubo okitegeera. Ate nga program yange si yagula engine mwaka guno. Alani kola garage ojje tugirangi egenda beera wa. Where is it going to be? Yeah, so I was really scared, but somehow the engine actually today morning it was more silent than ever. Normally when mbadde nga ngitandika, I think akatimba kali katandika dde okuzibikira. Bwe mbadde nga ngitandika ng'ekola ako ka sound, but today it did not make any sound. It tandise normally ng'eri silent, which is a good sound. It's a good sign. Yeno yennyini gye wavuze. Ate kati eyo Ina the 1NZ engine, but the new model of the 1NZ engine. My 1NZ engine is the first model of the 1NZ engine, but that Fielder has the other model. It's the same 1NZ engine that is in this Sienta here. Ate Jukida, that Fielder also has a CVT gearbox. No, actually, Daniel, the sensor works, the oil sensor works, the oil level sensor works, but oil yabaddemu asobola okulunninga engine eno without making sound. Naye katimba ke kabadde kazibikidde. Okitegeera. That's why I want to buy the Fielder, because tadde over. Naye according to my budget nyinza okutandika ne Vitz naye nga target ya Fielder. You're still a student, eh? Ojja kuba steady man. I remember numerical modeling of the camshafts at university. Those were sleepless nights. Kati wulira jekke byayogera. Oyagala tukole entondo jekke. Ayiko oyagala tukole entondo. So these two cars, Sienta ne Fielder balina engine yemu ne gearbox ojja kusanga balina yemu. I think that's why that gearbox is very expensive, because many cars use the same gearbox. Ojja gisanga yekola ne mu Primo new model, nga yekola ne mu IST new model, nga yekola ne mu Corolla new model. Okitegeera. So many cars share that gearbox. Either replacing it is like 4 million and above. Emma, I was surprised from Kampala to Nakasongola 100k amagenda n'amadda. Yeah. Bomoroka bunywa bulungi blade yino. Kati blade njitya no jitunulako 2.5 cc for a 5-seater ng'olwo nfaaki. Sigama nti SUV. Ate I think, Daniel, the other thing that happens is that bw'obeera ku highway moroka zino tezinywerako ddala. Okitegeera. Ku highway moroka zino tezinywerako. Salmini yagenze. Ku highway zino moroka tezinywerako ddala. Ate kati ezo CVT. Banangu, we have forgotten to buy water. Ate bano abaana amazzi bagenda ganywa leero bagamalemu. We have to find a place that has Jeep. Jibu is here. Mravi.
Goli indicator navigator.
Let's check it. So kwa jemoso kwa chiburi. So you're trying to buy some water for office. Nega akasanga. Akumba. So mweba guy, iguru nabadde ntidde nga manyingi nekubye. Yeah. But I realize that it's negligence. Ojja kusanga nga omuntu gwe nagulako emmoroka eyo. Omuntu gwe nagulako emmoroka eno yali service akola lwayagadde obanga akozesa oil mubi okitegeera. But I also kind of realize oyinza okusanga ne oil wa Shell gwe mbadde nkozesa mu chupuli. Because yesterday we used Total and there is a silence in the engine that is unusual. So you guys, simu bubi, I'm a Shell fan. Simu bubi, Total tinampa cause I influence and I think let's now start using some Total oil. Tugezeko kwesa Total. Tugezeko kwesa ku Total. Kati bobo genda kukola service, go to Total. Tugezeko kwesa ku Total. Anyway, but the scare now went away. Kat sichatia. Actually, my mind is already geared towards buying an engine as I'm planning March though. See February. Emma normally nayangamba Arthur remember what you're planning. And my plan is not to buy an engine now. Planning an engine in March. Which take it. Anyway, indicator ganya kola. Fielders are 2007 and above. Zindabikira bulungi. Zindabika bulungi. Me, I knew it has always been a tad over. Atenga kaina ne cargo spacing as okusinga ku space. Yes. Yeah. Arthur, I also ask myself why, but they are twins and it's only me having such questions, yet I'm the youngest. Dr. Google say it's possible for twins to have different dads. Martha, why katulacho tanso doubting a mama over nang? But it's possible for twins to have different. That's why I think JK is saying that ennaku zino bulikana kozaala ngo omusajja katwale ku DNA. Bulikana kozaala katwale ku DNA. Okitegeera. Fenga abasajja mu abakazi temwetaaga because go omukazi tebasobola kusiba mwana. Nefa abasajja basobola. For you to have a peace of mind, oleme kuwelera mwana paka secondary and then you discover nti omwana teyaliwo. Mwera inza nomwera paka university. Mtu ku university ne bagamba omwana ono si omwana wa Emma. What the hell, Martha? Twins having a different dad. Yeah, chili possible. Kati omu kuba twin ya ina o. Fraternal twins. I don't know oluzungu tandise kaluba wano. Anyway guys, bwe tutonako lwagenze kati I have to gear up for a day. Ngenda basibula bannange. Ngenda basibula ntandika okulowoleza ku lunaku because nabagamba gino emyezi ebiri Feb and March are very busy. That's why my engine changing is planned for end of March because the month of relaxing mukko. But thank you very much for always being part of this live broadcast. It really means a lot. Banange mbajukiza, when you're recommending someone for pre-purchase inspection, mugambe Arthur si broker. Sometimes omuntu akutextinga mpereza ku bifaananyi bya primojo inawo sirina mmoroka teka ene mabega. No mugamba siri broker naye nga takikkiriza okitegeera. Nze I do pre-purchase inspection. Actually nze kyembagamba the best thing for you to do is for you to get your own cars nzije inspecting okitegeera. Nzagana gendia ne makanika wange nalyako ne tubeera ntukulira abaana amata. This is a passion driven project that is geared towards the long term, but the long term nti Toyota ngempayo obukadde bwange nga bwobwo to review their new car. Kyembala sibala bino atege emitwalo ana oyinza okulaba nga amangi naye munange kasente katono makanika bwe muwaako akasente ne tunywako amafuta ne tulyako tulina okusigazaako kitegeera yeah so you guys okujja katundeko tumale conversation yene ey'abalongo Martha badawutinga ate nabagambye olubobbo Martha yasinga n'okulumanya n'engeri gye babulubuuka n'essaawa ze balubuukiramu kati balu yagala kufa kufikula omwekole bumutekola
eyesajja
eye wange pia kikutomera abasajja ba loole tebalina magezi kikutomera ekigamba oyingidde bubi ate ezo loole eyinza n'okugaana okusiga Ford Everest mugirabye era mugiraba ya government abo tebafaayo ze baspendinga mu kukanika. So you guys, I have to go. Thank you very much. Let me just go through the names. Yeah, Alan, thank you very much for being here. Martha, Emma, Salmin, Innocent, Ragnar, Emma, Chris Da Vinci, Dave, Salmin Nkogedde Kostecho, Ronald Ndugu, Isaac, Herbert, Adam, Eddie Seguya, JK, of course, Daniel Segaluma, Nicole Kaziwe, Samuel Grace, Nathan, Marvin Mayambala. Hey Marvin, badde obara kuba mazenna ku billing asijira. Yeah, I think these are the people that have engaged. So you guys, thank you very much. Buli mwana gwenzara DNA test. So you guys, thank you very much. It really means a lot. Mwirabira pre-purchase inspection is how I keep the lights on. Posing the tracking device zentunda, keep recommending people for the trackers, the more asset to the protecting, then the car alarms. Pose the marketing. I'm a good marketing person. A business you will be gaining is struggling. Over business young ekola nengo uli yari bade ekola sente zisinga zekola. We can strategize together. Of course, with my expertise being the biggest, we can strategize and make things work. Yeah. Bana imusabide eleme kuddamu emmoroka eno kuba siina gabula yingi ne ssaawa eno, but currently ebadde tennaba kukiddamu since yesterday, so that's why I'm saying that emmoroka eno erabika yawonye nga katimba ke kabadde katutawaanya. Yeah, but anyway, namwe abali mu Kamoli, I don't take it for granted that you take the time to watch this broadcast. Even if you're watching this broadcast later on after it has been uploaded, there are guys that download these videos najiraba later. It really means a lot. I don't take it for granted. Even the people that are going to watch in 2024, 2025, yeah, it really means a lot. I don't take it for granted. May God bless you today. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.